So guys, the purpose of this YouTube channel is to share what I'm doing myself within all of the different internet-based businesses that I'm running right now. And today's no different because what I want to do is show you 10 different AI tools that I'm using in a number of different ways with variety of different side hustles that I'm running. So if you're looking to also implement AI tools, but you're not really sure exactly which one to use or how to even use them, this video is going to give you some insight. Now, I do need to say that this video should not be taken as financial advice. As I just said, all I'm doing is giving you guys the education and the information that I wish I had from the very beginning. But I'm sure if you're able to stick through this video from start to finish, you're going to get a better understanding as to how artificial intelligence works from a beginner's point of view. But let's not waste any more time. Let me jump straight into one of the first AI tools that I want to talk about, which is an AI tool called Gamma App. And this is one that I speak about on this channel quite frequently. If you've never heard of it before, the way that it works is you're going to be able to sign up for completely free, and it's going to be able to help you when it comes to fully producing an AI ebook. The reason why this is powerful is because you're going to be able to go onto Gamma App and simply type in a prompt for whatever ebook you're looking to make. Whether you want to write an ebook about pets, whether it's about law of attraction, finances, whatever it's about, it's going to be able to get all of the necessary information, all of the different images, the graphs, and create an interactive, engaging ebook. And Gamma is also useful when it comes to creating presentation slides, which can ultimately be turned into a step-by-step course. But I've got more on that in other videos coming out real soon. So let's move on to one of the second AI tools, which is this one over here, which is going to help you when it comes to building an AI Shopify dropshipping store. So this is another one that I've spoken about on this channel quite a lot, but the reason why I'm speaking about it again is because they've made some even new improvements when it comes to the quality of the store that it's able to build. For those of you that's never heard of this one, the way that this works, again, is completely free. And you're going to go through the step-by-step process, and at the end of it, you're going to get a fully built Shopify store depending on what niche you select. The reason why I advise beginners to use AI store builders just like this is because when it comes to a lot of different things that you're going to be doing, whether running Google shopping ads, whether trying to get your site ranked on Google, even running TikTok, Facebook ads, wherever it is, you need to make sure that you've got a good quality site, not just because of the potential customers that's going to go onto your site, but also due to all of these different platforms, they want to make sure that you've got an optimized website that works as it should. And just using this AI store builder is going to ensure that you've been able to meet all of the different criterias. And for those of you that don't know, Shopify actually has their own AI builder that you're going to be able to go onto directly. But the main difference between using that one and using this one is that this one is going to preload your store with winning products from that niche. For example, this AI store builder has been able to build this store for me. You know, everything is on here, all of these different products are ready for me to start selling. But of course, if you didn't want to sell any of these different dropshipping products that are automatically on the store, you're going to be able to add brand new products from various different suppliers all around the world using the next tool that I'm going to talk about, which is AutoDS. Now, just for the record, AutoDS isn't a traditional AI tool like the rest of the ones that I'm going to speak about in this video, but the reason why I've included it is because they've got a new feature called Product Lister, and the way that it's going to list products onto your store is going to be with the power of artificial intelligence. For example, you're going to be able to go onto AutoDS with a 30-day trial. And let's say if I was looking to add a brand new product, I can go through their marketplace, I can go through all of these trending items, handpicked products. You know, there's all of these different options that I can choose from. But let's assume that I'm looking to list a brand new product on this newly built dropshipping store that you just saw me build. Let's say if I want to select this one right here, I'm going to be able to import it to my drafts. And AutoDS has already pulled all of the necessary information from the supplier's page, you know, the title, the description, all of the different images. And from this point, I'm now going to be able to use AutoDS's AI product lister when it comes to updating the title, making it sound a little bit more sellable, as well as the description. This makes everything a little bit more streamlined because AutoDS is one of the biggest dropshipping softwares in the entire world. They got so much data when it comes to various different data points, but one of them is what title is the best one to use. So by using AutoDS's AI product lister, it's going to make things a little bit more better when it comes to increasing your chances of being able to generate sales. And of course, from there, you can now import the product directly onto your store without you having to copy and paste all of the information, which makes your job that much more easier. But this now brings me on to the fourth AI tool that I want to talk about, which is Canva AI image generator. Now, Canva actually has various different AI tools that beginners can use, but when it comes to this one specifically, the way that it's going to be able to help you out with what we've been talking about so far is when it comes to generating images, specifically when it comes to making a brand new logo for your dropshipping site. Realistically, you can use this AI image maker for, any type of logo for any type of site, any type of image, but I'm just going to use it for this particular example. So if I wanted to make a brand new logo for the site that you just saw me build, I'm going to be able to enter this prompt, and instantly it's now going to be able to come back with all of these different logos that I can choose from. I can make adjustments to it, but this is one of the AI tools out there that not that many people know about, but it's definitely helpful when it comes to saving money. Instead of spending it on a logo designer, you can just come on here, make your logo and start using it straight away. But swiftly moving on to the next AI tool that I use probably every single day, which is ChatGPT. Now, you guys must already know by now how ChatGPT works. You can go onto it, enter any prompt, do research, get information, figure out what's working in whatever side hustle you're currently running. But the specific thing that I want to show you today is the GPT store. As long as you've got a ChatGPT account, I believe you need to be on the paid plan. You're going to be able to access all of these different GPTs. So depending on what you're trying to do, whether you're looking to write something specific, maybe a email newsletter, a blog article, whatever it is, you can come onto the writing one, productivity, research and analysis, education. There's so many different GPTs that you can use. And all of these different GPTs are made specifically to solve the problem that it was intended to solve. But the main thing that I want to show you when it comes to the GPT store is that you can actually make your own ChatGPT if you wanted to when it comes to doing a specific thing. All you got to do is just click on create, and it's going to be over here where you're going to type all the necessary things that it needs to know when it comes to what it's trying to do. Now, I don't want to overcomplicate this video, but if you wanted me to make another video breaking down how you can build your own ChatGPT that can ultimately make you money as a complete beginner, just put in the comments down below, do the GPT video and your location, and I'll get onto that ASAP. But moving on to the sixth AI tool that I want to share with you guys, which is Hostinger's AI website builder. Now, this one's truly powerful because the way that it works is that whether you're looking to build a blog website, whether you're looking to build a landing page, whatever type of website you're looking to build, you're going to be able to go onto Hostinger's AI website builder, enter a prompt, give it all the necessary information. For example, if you're looking to build a standard blog, maybe you're looking to build an e-commerce website, you can go in here, give it all of the specifics, the brand name, what the website is about. You just need to be as detailed as possible, and within 30 seconds or so, it's going to be able to come back with a fully built website that's operational. And it is important to know that with all of these different methods that I'm talking about, all of these different tools, you don't want to just solely rely on them, just get your website back, make it go live straight away. You want to make sure that you go through it, you adjust things, you move things around, you change the text. It's really flexible when it comes to using it. And another advantage of the Hostinger's AI website builder is that they've got various different AI tools that you can use as well. E.g., if you wanted to make a logo directly within Hostinger, you don't need to go elsewhere, e.g. Canva. You're going to be able to go on here, type in information about the logo, and instantly apply it to the site that you just built. So this is definitely one of my favorite AI tools. I'd recommend that you check it out. You can also use it when it comes to listing products on it as well. E.g., if you wanted to combine Gamma when it comes to making some sort of a digital product, e.g. the ebook, and you wanted to list it for sale on your AI built website, Hostinger has now made various different updates when it comes to allowing this. So if you wanted to list your ebook for sale, the good thing is that it's going to be really quick, but the best part is that there's not going to be any transaction fees. And again, it's not just ebooks that you can list. If you wanted to list a different type of digital product, audio files, PDF guides, whatever it is, you've got that option. And what you can also list is spreadsheets and trackers. And this now brings me on to the next AI tool, which is Julius. So Julius is definitely one of the most impressive AI tools that I've come across in the last few months or so, because it works in a similar way to ChatGPT in the sense that it's got the same interface, but the main difference is you can go onto it and tell it that you want it to make a specific type of spreadsheet that you intend to sell. You can give it all the information, tell it to put various different formulas, pie charts, line charts, all the information it needs. And within maybe 2 minutes, 1 minute, probably less than that, it's going to be able to come back with a fully operational spreadsheet. And most of you probably don't even realize this, but there's countless different websites right now that are selling spreadsheets that have done a really good job in being able to get their sales to a decent point. Literally, all they're doing is making sure that they branded their website really well. Secondly, they've made sure to make spreadsheets that people are actively searching for. They've been able to build these different websites that are able to earn them a decent income, where whenever they make a sale, the spreadsheet is automatically going to be shipped out to the customer digitally without them having to go to the post office, without them having to pay any sort of shipping fees or anything like that. And speaking of digital products, this now brings me on to the next one, which is one that I've been using now for the past month or so. It's a fairly new one to my knowledge, which is called Horizons. So this is an AI tool that was built by Hostinger, and the way that this one works is that you can use it when it comes to bringing any type of digital idea to life. So if you wanted to make a digital planner, if you want it to make, anything really, it's going to be able to do it, and it's going to be able to do it in an efficient way. So let me give you an example as to how this works. So let's assume that I wanted to make a digital planner for either myself or me to sell that was going to help people when it comes to planning their day, specifically if they are an e-commerce or online business owner. This is something that I really needed, and it's something that I still need till now when it comes to helping me manage my day. So I can go into Horizons just like this and enter a prompt, something along the lines as to what you can see on the screen. I've tried to be as detailed as possible. I'm giving it all the information as to what I want the digital planner to look like, all of the different aspects that I want it to have. The more detailed that you are, the better job it's going to be able to do. So I'm just going to type this in just like that, and I'm just going to click on enter. And right there, as you guys can see, it's now come back with this daily business digital planner. It's got the calendar over here. It's got all of the different entries. If I want to look back on how I was feeling on a specific day, I'm going to be able to do that. But as you can see, it's done a really good job of breaking it down in terms of the morning mindset, gratitude, daily affirmations, things that I need to do at a specific time on this day. It's also done content planning for YouTube, blog posts, social media, my targets when it comes to sales and marketing, just everything that a business owner is going to need. So literally, if I want to make any changes to it, all I need to do is come over here, tell it that I want to make a change to maybe this one, the color. If I want to remove this one, it's completely flexible once again when it comes to whatever you're trying to do. But moving on to the 9th AI tool, which is Invideo's generative video maker. So what do I mean by generative videos? Now, this is actually a new way of being able to utilize AI when it comes to making visual videos that you're going to be able to use in a number of different ways. If you want to upload it as free content, if you want to make a generative video when it comes to using it as some sort of paid ad, the possibilities are truly endless. But when it comes to the main differences between a regular AI video and a generative one, I would say it all comes down to the fact that regular AI videos are going to be done with stock overlays. Websites like Shutterstock and Pexels, all of these different AI tools are going to get their video overlays from there. However, when it comes to a generative video, this is going to be unique video clips that don't exist on the internet anywhere. And it's going to be able to do an amazing job when it comes to being able to make short movies or animated videos. Whatever you're trying to do, it's going to be able to do it. And again, the videos aren't going to exist on the internet, which means that you're going to be able to produce unique videos, publish them again in whatever way that you want to, and be able to build up traction when it comes to the videos that you're going to put out there. And let me show you exactly what I'm talking about, right? So I've just logged into my Invideo account, and I'm just going to click on this option over here. I'm going to enter this prompt, and I'm going to click on generate my video. From there, it's going to do it. It's probably going to take some time because it's a unique video and it's not going to be able to do it within a few seconds, maybe 5 minutes max. But I've already sped this up. I've already done this already, and this is the finished project. This is basically a mini movie that I've been able to make. I only did it for this amount of time because I didn't want this video to be too long. But if you wanted to make a longer video, you've also got that option. But I've got another step-by-step video coming out on how you can capitalize and monetize AI generative videos. So be sure to like this video if you like this type of content, and don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you don't miss that video once it's out. But this now brings me on to the final AI tool that I don't really see that many people using, but it's definitely one of the most powerful AI tools that I've used, which is either Google Gemini or Google's AI Studio. Now, we all know that Google is the #1 most visited search engine and website in the entire world. And they've got their own version of ChatGPT where you can go onto it, ask it any question. And because Google is the biggest data source, you're going to be able to kind of rely on the information that Gemini and the AI studio is going to give you when it comes to specific side hustles that work well with the Google search engine. Imagine if you're thinking about building some sort of content website that you're hoping to get ranked on Google and you ask it for information on what it believes is the best one for you to do, you're going to be able to now get in-depth information on exactly how to structure that website right from the source. And I'm not saying that you should solely rely on Google Gemini when it comes to giving you some magic secret, but it's just there to kind of point you in the right direction if you're a beginner that's completely confused as to how all of this works. Now, this video has already gone on a bit longer than what I expected. And I recently made a video maybe a day ago, 2 days ago, where I broke down step by step how you can use Google Gemini when it comes to starting a side hustle. So if you want to check that video out, I'm going to leave it right there. Be sure to watch that straight after this because it's already helped out a few people. I've got a couple messages from people that have been able to learn and benefit from it. So I'm sure if you're able to watch it as well, you're going to be able to benefit from it too. Again, like this video if you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification, but I'll catch you guys on that next video. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.